Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to Leo's Little Budget. My name is Leo, and this is my cash budgeting and debt payoff journey channel. I am still quite poorly. You can still really hear it in my voice. I'm not going to apologise for it. It is what it is. I might do. I might just have to keep pausing though to sneeze, because that's a new thing that started today. So we're 2.5 weeks now of being poorly, I think. And I'm really hoping it's going to disappear off really, 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 really soon, because I do go away this week. Yeah, today I have got 2 or 3 things to do with you. Like I said, we go away this week, so I have got one of my last travel top-ups to do. We have obviously been spending out of this binder this week. I was going to get to a point where I did like a count up with you, but it just hasn't happened because I've been needing to spend out of it while I've been out and about and doing things. As well as that, so I've got 40. I've got £40 to go in here today. And then once we've done that, I've also got £20 to go into my daughter's cheer binder. And I will talk to you a little bit more about that whilst we stuff it. So I'm going to get straight into the travel binder. Clear this one out the way. I am snuffly. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so we're going to get straight into this one. We're going to do our normal. We've got £40 to go in. The first thing we're going to do is put £6 of it straight into the fund for Murphy, who is my dog. He goes to my friends while we are away, so I always give her some money for looking after him, and then obviously have to make sure that I send him to her with enough food, etc. for while we are gone. So the first £6 has gone into there. Like I said, we have spent quite a bit out of this week, making sure that we've got like the first aid kit, and that's topped up, any last little bits of clothes. The rest of the money for the dog is already in the bank, and I have already bought him a new toy. I need to go and do his food and that tonight. Miscellaneous has had most of it spent out of it now, because we did like the first aid bag top up bits and that out of it, and a couple more bits of clothes. We love a charity shop haul in this house, so we managed to get a few bits from there. That is for spending money, and then airport spending. So we only have 6 folders in here now rather than the 7 that we used to. So 5 and 6 will just be 5 and 6. We don't need to do any extra flipping. So we have got 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, £34 to roll for. So that didn't go very well. I have just done all of my rolls. I thought I was recording, and apparently I wasn't. So here's where we ended up. I have also just stuffed this £8 into First Day Home, and I was just saying that that's nice because that's given it to around £40, and that is more than enough for the first day back. It means that we can go and do a quick little top-up shop for that day, and maybe grab a cheeky fish and chips for dinner. And then I just put the £2 into the dog fund as well. Now, I am going to be a little bit naughty, and I'm going to swap 2 and 3 around. So I've put 2 into Murphy already, and I'm going to put another 6 in. And then in miscellaneous, I'm just going to put the 2. Okay, so then we've got £6, so 2, 4, 6. which goes into spending money. And we've then got 2, 4, 6. I've ended up with an extra £2 again. How? Doesn't matter. I know where I'm putting it. Another £6 to go in airport spending on the way out. I don't think we'll really need anything. It's just if the kids want a snack or anything, we've already got them a new book and that sort of thing to take on the plane with them. So I'm going to put the £2 in airport spending for on the way back in. Again, we've got a late night flight coming back, so we're probably not really going to need anything, but it's just nice to know that it's there. So I've somehow got £2 left over, and I'm just going to put it, let's put it in miscellaneous, and then there's a tenner in there. Right, so that is the travel binder. I don't think I'll have any more top-ups for this now. I think that will be it done. And then we're going to move into my daughter's cheer binder. Now, I am just going to pause this quickly and swap for some change, and then I will be back. Not that you'll know, but... So, we have £20 right now to go into my daughter's cheer binder. It will actually be a little bit more than this, but I need to do my wholesale order first. So we're just going to put this 20 in today so that I could have a little chat with you about this as well. I have said it before that my daughter is a competitive cheerleader. She is 9 years old and cheer is her absolute life. She absolutely loves it. We have just had her final competition of the season on Sunday that's just gone, and they hit 0 and they smashed it. They were brilliant. We have also just had their season packs for the next season. We got them last night. Now, my daughter has the chance to be on an international travel team this year. She also has the chance to be on a crossover team as well, which means that she'll be on a second team for the season as well. We have known since the start of this season that next season they would be getting new uniforms, which is why I started this folder. We got all of the costings through yesterday, and I am really pleased that we have made a start on this binder. So, if she is accepted for the travel team, then her fees every month are £55. There will be 6 months of the year where we also have competition fees to pay. I don't know how much they're going to be yet because the club don't know yet. And on top of that, we then have to pay a registration fee for the season, and then this year they're getting their new uniforms. So those registration fees for this season, within a week of her accepting her place on the new teams for next season, tryouts are in a few weeks. So at the moment I don't know if she's going to be on one team or 2 teams or what. That's all a bit up in the air. But I'm doing this as if she is accepted onto the 2 teams that she really wants to be on. If that happens, then within a week of accepting her places, I have to pay £111 for the first team for her registration, uniform, etc. And then £25 on top of that for the registration for the second team. So that will be in August. I then have to pay in, I think it's October and November, or September and October. I think it's October and November. £56 a month for those 2 months as well to cover her registration, all the uniform costs, etc, etc, etc. So in total, it's sort of around the 230-ish, 240-ish mark. So we have made progress on this binder. We just need to be making a lot more progress on this binder. On top of this as well, this season, every athlete, if they're on one team, has to fundraise a minimum of £100 for themselves. And if they're on a crossover team, they have to fundraise an additional £50 on top of that. So if anybody has any ideas for any really good fundraisers, I am all ears. I would really love some outside of the box sort of different ideas from people of things that I can do with her. Like I said, she's 9. 2 seasons ago, when we did fundraising sort of more as a club, she did a back walkover challenge where she did, we did a how many back walkovers could she do in a minute? I think it was a minute. And it was over 100, which was a really cool one to do. But yeah, so if we can, anyone's got any ideas of sort of out of the box things to do that, I would really, 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 really appreciate it. Right, let's get into stuffing this £20. I do need my dice. I am going to start with Eat, Sleep, Cheer, Repeat, because we are so close to finishing this challenge now. I think we can do it with this 20, but let's roll the dice, see where we end up. 6. So we're going to start on the H because that's the only one left, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So E is £2. This is the wrong pen. I cannot see the right one, so we're going to go with a different colour. Oh no, I've just found the right one. Why is this one not working? Fun. Okay, so that's £2. I'm just going to swap colours totally. 3 left. 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is H is £6. These bundles, if you happen to have a cheerleader or a dancer, will be available very shortly. So £6 in there. Oh, I've just got an E and an A. I'm not going to roll. So what's that? 3 and 5. So H's are all done. A's are all done. So that completes this challenge. We should have £64. I think actually we have 66. So I'm going to put this £2 to the side, and it's because when I was changing it up, the first challenge had £12 in it, but when I was condensing them together, it just worked that way. So we should have, oh, hang on. So this challenge saves a total of £64, and we have got 20, 40, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have I done that? Doesn't matter. We'll take it. We'll put the 3 in the other one. I've probably messed up when I've been condensing earlier. So this challenge is complete. So 20, 40, 50, 60. Oh, we'll cheat and we'll do it this way. Look. 64. And then we can get a nice little picture of that one. Lovely. Right. That is that. We're just going to keep it all in here for now. And I will get this banked because it might as well earn the interest on it. Right, so I know that this £2 belongs in this one because we've got 6, 2, 4. Oh, God, my brain, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should have £12 in this one. So that puts us back square there. Right, we are now going to put another £5 into in my cheer era. This, so each full uniform saves £10. So I can save £5 at a time by doing each uniform piece. And that is £5 to go into there. So we've got £20 in there. And then we're going to put the last £4 into bow, yeah. So we're going to colour off 2 more bows. 1 and 2. Oh, you might be able to hear my kids in the background now. Right, so, because I have a funny feeling that both of my kids are about to get quite loud, I am going to leave that there for today, and I'm going to try in a minute to get a separate video filmed with a bit of a debt update for you all as well, because I've made some decisions. I've talked about them briefly in my last video, I think, but yeah. So if you've managed to get all the way to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. If you could take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button for me and that like button as well, then that would be brilliant. And like I said, if you could leave me with some fundraising ideas, I would also really appreciate that. That's all for me today. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.